when Zion's in the game, you're in the game. When they check him out, you go sit down and get your Gatorade. And we'll outscore everybody from there.
I hadn't thought of that. That's pretty good. I like that.
Julius Peppers off the bench. All right. So this is what we're going to do. Each of us is going to get a blacktop team, 5 NBA players all time. We'll do a draft. Okay? I'm going first and the last 4. Okay? I will pick Jordan.
That's all. I think all of us would
first.
have done that.
Hold on. No, you're right, everybody. You never know. I'll pick Jordan first.
Okay.
And my 4 other players have to be white.
So this is just going.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to beat you. Jordan and the white boys.
I'm going to the park. I'm probably taking.
All right, we're ready. It don't matter. Here we go.
Do we get to pick? Like
We're going with the picks right now. Hold
Okay.
on. All right, first pick, I'm going Jordan. Andy, second pick overall. Who you got?
I'm taking Durant.
Durant.
If we're going to the park,
Chris Nelson.
LeBron.
Hunter.
Shaq.
Don't make me bring Peppers out here.
Okay. Okay. I'll take the 7'2" guy.
All right, Nelson, I'll give you the next pick. This is going to be a random rotation of picks. Y'all just do it. Hunter, you're going third every time.
I'm gonna throw Andy a curveball. I'm gonna take his boy Wilt Chamberlain.
Are we going just off of
Yeah,
everybody
I
that we
threw you a
listed?
curve on
No.
that one.
Oh,
Name anybody you want. You can name Julius Peppers. Go ahead.
No, I'm not thinking Julius.
That threw Andy off. He's ready to pick him, I think.
that's gonna be my number 2.
All right,
Yeah,
Andy.
I knew it.
All right, Andy, what you got?
If we're going to the park, I'm taking AI.
Iverson. All right, with the 7th pick overall, Hunter.
I kind of want someone that can be chippy. I'm taking Rondo.
I didn't think that was going to be brought up.
Hey, he's a world champion. And when he was in Boston, he was damn good.
It's your team, man.
I like Rondo.
All right.
That was the epitome of street ball when he was out there. He can make some passes.
Andy's turn.
Pretty good on defense too.
This is my all park team. I'm taking Jamal Crawford.
You know,
he-
when I had this idea,
This is not where you saw it going.
fuck no.
Look.
I thought I was going to surprise y'all with somebody. Y'all were throwing Rondo and Crawford. I thought was never coming out of anyone's mouth.
They're trying to lobby because he's still
Andy.
unsigned.
Yeah.
He's
Andy.
a free agent
For the
right
Lakers,
now.
Lakers,
Andy.
yeah.
This is all time basketball players, and with the 9th overall pick,
This is totally different. This is going to the park. You
my
said.
white boy team's about to smoke y'all. All right. Oh shit, Nelson, you go ahead.
Magic.
Magic Johnson. I expected to hear that name. I'll be
What do I
now with or without AIDS. His-
Prime Magic.
Magic Johnson AIDS are older than Hunter, by the way.
Prime Magic. Late 80s
His
Magic.
his AIDS are celebrating his 25th anniversary sometime soon, isn't it? I mean, maybe it's older than that. It's
That was
about 30 years old.
91, 92,
All right.
somewhere in there.
Yeah, it was during the 91-92 season that is when he announced it because he like retired, but then they convinced him to come back for the All-Star
Right.
game, of which he won the All-Star game MVP. Then he played on the Dream Team. So
Right.
yeah, like 90, actually probably 91. I think you're right. I think it's 91.
All right, Hunter.
Yeah.
Who you got as your 3rd pick?
Give me Kawhi Leonard.
Y'all are no fun.
People were taking your picks. You had Jamal Crawford on your list. I'm sorry,
Nobody
they
was
didn't
picking
steal
Crawford.
him. They didn't steal. You could have waited till your 5th pick
My
for
park,
him, Andy.
all park team.
But you didn't have to pull him out at 9. Did you think I was reaching for him? I was all right. All right, that's Andy, Nelson, Hunter, then Nelson. Back to Nelson. All right.
Kobe.
8 or 24? Rapist or non-rapist? 8.
8. Yeah, I take
12.
Kobe 8. You do. That was prime.
Prime Kobe.
That was prime.
All right,
Kobe.
Andy.
Taking Kareem.
You suck, Kareem.
I was in the locker room last year with the Mavericks, and DeAndre Jordan called Doncic Kareem Abdullah Doncic.
That's close.
He threw up a baby hook on somebody, and they said, "Oh, you talking to Kareem Abdullah Doncic over there?" He got a deep voice too. It just rang out to the locker room. All right, Hunter. So far, you've got
I've got a point guard, a center, and a small forward.
Hunter has Shaq, Rondo, and Kawhi Leonard.
Defensive wise, it's a great defensive team. So I need a scorer. You took Kobe because I wanted to take Kobe next.
I didn't see Kobe
Somebody-
get to the 11th spot. I'll say that.
Okay,
Behind Jamal
right.
Crawford and Rondo.
Somebody already took Iverson, so
Yeah.
that's my 2 guard that's gone. Actually, I'm gonna take. Give me Dwayne for a 2 guard. Give me D Wade.
All right. Wade for Hunter.
D Wade's to me is probably one of the best mid range jump shots I've ever seen.
All right. Andy. Well,
Yes.
Andy took Iverson. Andy took Crawford. And Andy took Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Durant.
I need an actual Rucker legend.
You got 2 point guards, Durant, and
I'm taking Joe the Destroyer Hammond.
I don't even know what you're saying. I have no idea what
Have
you
you
just
ever
said
watched
to
the
me.
Rucker Park 30 for
No.
30 stuff?
This is the NBA. Who did he play for? The
Turned-
Cougars?
according to this, he turned down a $50,000 offer from the Lakers.
See, I
and
thought
a
we were just
3-year deal
having
with
a
ABA.
real lineups here, and
Well,
I've
you-
got
you
whoever the hell
not
Joe
specific.
Hammond and Jamal Crawford are, and Rondo.
Whoa! Don't you disrespect Rondo?
Give me an NBA player.
Oh, crikey.
You got a whole list of greatest NBA players over there.
I'm fine. I'll take Giannis.
You got Joe Ingles.
I'll
over
take
here.
the foreign guy
Giannis.
to the Rucker Park.
All right, so you got
like that.
Giannis, Durant, Andy's starting lineup has been finished. He has Crawford, Iverson, Giannis, Durant, Kareem.
Now, that's a fun team to go watch at Rucker Park.
Okay, I have got to agree with you. Yes. All right, next pick is Nelson's. Finish off his. I
Okay,
think.
so I have prime Magic, prime Kobe,
Boring.
prime LeBron, and just for clarification, I want the Wilt Chamberlain.
Aren't you a Celtics fan over there?
Yes, and but we're going to the park. We're going to listen. And by the way, the Wilt I want is the one that averaged about 24 points, about 24 rebounds, about 8 assists, and shot 68% from the floor. I want that Wilt, and I'm rounding it out.
With James Worthy.
No, I'm rounding it out with Dennis Rodman.
Jordan said he's taking Worthy to the park.
But so I've got Magic, Kobe, LeBron, Rodman,
So
Chamberlain.
you've got the Lakers and Rodman is who Nelson ended up with. The Celtics fan ended up with his all-time park team.
Nelson's never played at the park. He has no idea what he's doing.
All right, that's a fair statement.
He's bringing Showtime,
I'm bringing Showtime
to the park.
Now, Andy, remember, I'm a wrestler, not a basketball player.
So Chris Nelson with the 15th overall pick in the draft goes Dennis Rodman. All right, Hunter.
Yeah.
So far, you've got Shaq.
Monster.
You got Rondo. Let's go over that. Rondo, D Wade. Who else in Shaq? Kawhi.
Mm-hmm.
And you need someone to go with Shaq.
Give me KG. Kevin Garnett.
Garnett
Most of all, he's gonna bust somebody's lip in a heartbeat.
and Shaq. All right. So I first went.
So you really want to call a foul on Kevin Garnett? You want to see how he reacts to it?
Now, I thought I was going to have to worry about matchups with some of my white boys here, but since everyone else, you know, y'all just shit the bed with y'all's teams, Nelson's the only one I'm really worried about here. Shit. Point guard. I'm going to the toughest point guard Magic's ever said he's played against, John Stockton.
Okay.
Over Steve Nash
Okay.
because we're at the park.
Okay.
I don't need Steve Nash to score, and Stockton can score. I mean, pass just obviously just as well as Steve Nash. So I think I'm going to go Stockton at the point. Jordan.
I think I know who you're picking as a small forward.
3's Bird.
Yeah, I figured that.
4 is Dirk. Now 5's the problem, and I may have to play Dirk at 5. Help me think, some folks, Nelson.
Bill Walton.
He was on my short list if I was going to go a center, and I might have to since all y'all have centers.
Okur, what's his name from Detroit's out there?
Mehmet Okur.
Okur.
Primo Breezak is available too.
Damn, Bill Walton turned out weird.
Hey,
God Almighty! You ever heard him call a basketball game for like the Pac-12? I promise, that's the weirdest shit you ever hear in your life.
hey, Chris, he's
Talk
not your
about
Vetus.
aliens.
He's not my Vetus.
He's our
Vetus.
Vetus.
He would be He would get
That would be fun.
he matched up with Shaq well.
Well, I was going to say him and David Robinson was basically a push in the 1988 Olympics. Arvidas
88. We got beat in
Sabonis
88.
was great before his body fell apart.
Hey, you know what? Here's another reason why LeBron sucks, Andy.
Oh, God.
Who's the only professional athlete to lead? I mean, a professional basketball player to lead his team to a bronze medal in the Olympics.
Carmelo Anthony.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan ain't got no bronze medals. That's all I'm saying. Ain't no bronze in Jordan's house.
That was not as a whole, not a well put together
And who
team.
is the coach? Roy. He should be fired for that too.
You talking about Larry Brown?
Yeah, all the Tar Heels. They should all be fired. But yeah, he's the only one that's lost a gold medal.
Was that the
2004. Well, first of all, you had a bunch of
Hunter, you said Garnett, didn't you?
Yeah, I got Garnett.
you had a bunch of guys who were asked to play on the team that declined. Like, for instance, Kobe declined because I think that was when he was going through, or his stuff.
Rape.
So
Call it what it is.
It was.
Put it right on the nose.
All right. Tom Chambers. Ginobili and move Dirk over and let Bird play power forward.
Kevin, interesting factoid. Do you know, just without looking, or Hunter, either one, because Andy already knows, the two players in NBA history with the most points eligible for the Hall of Fame and not in the Hall of Fame?
I just thought they let everybody who averaged 20 points at least once in their career in the Hall of Fame. People were telling me Draymond Green's a Hall of Fame. He averages 7. 7. Tony Kukoc got more than him. Bill Laimbeer averaged 14 and 10. Draymond has never averaged a double-double in his career. But I do not know the answer to that.
Okay.
Draymond's the Mike Trout of NBA basketball.
Draymond.
Wait.
You know what happens when Draymond leads a team? They go 13 and 50.
The two are Tom Chambers, who has just over 20,000 points, and your boy Anton Jameson, who has just over 20,000 points. That's the top two at the moment.
Jameson very underrated. Let's see. Hey, how about this one? How about McHale? Just put McHale and Dirk down there.
Okay.
But now, do I need Walton to deal with the centers? You tell me. Or is McHale okay with that?
If you're getting like 86 or 87, Kevin McHale pre-foot injury, maybe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Stockton's a jerk. Bird's a jerk. Jordan's a jerk. Dirk is. I mean, he's just.
Well, now
he smoked LeBron, so I'm not worried about that with him out there.
Well, if we're getting, specific on what years and when I got to decide, do I want Fat Shaq or do I want absolutely dominant Magic Shaq?
Well, no. 90s Shaq didn't win a damn thing until Jordan retired and Robinson got old.
Yeah, you're talking about winning. I'm talking about just getting on the court and getting buckets.
Shaq didn't do anything until Kobe got there. Nothing.
Getting buckets. Let me see, 29.3. Do I want the 29.7 season?
Shaq's okay, but I mean, Elijah one did.
Kevin's team will win if they outlaw fast breaks. Because you got the slowest team I've ever seen.
What are you talking about? Who did I say myself? I'm going to put Ginobili. Fuck it. We're going to run. We'll run.
Ginobili be running by himself.
See, the problem is the Shaq on the guard one. So I'm gonna call an audible on my team. Still not a black player. Okay, calling an audible. Yao Ming.
Yeah.
Then everybody has their 7-footer. Y'all have to deal with the Yao. So I've got Stockton, Jordan, Bird, Dirk, and Yao. I got the all-time assist and steals leader. I got Jordan. I got Bird. Dirk, who smoked LeBron, he don't want none. And Yao, who's bigger than everybody y'all have. So I'm not worried about Shaq. Not worried about Kareem. He can skyhook right into my Chinese block. and Wilt Chamberlain will get pushed around by the 300 pounds. So I feel good about my team.
I don't know about Wilt getting pushed around, but I'm disagreeing.
He might weigh him. He might outweigh him by 100 pounds.
I don't know about
how much
Shaq getting
Wilt
pushed around by Yao. I don't think Yao will even have the quick enough step to be in front of Shaq on a drop step.
Yao Ming can shoot free throws left-handed better than Shaq can.
This is the park.
Yao Ming might be able to shoot free throws left-handed better than LeBron can.
I said, what's the park? We don't go to the free throw line.
How could Yao be a better free throw shooter than LeBron? Andy, answer me that one.
That is a tough one. That's always been
Is that not?
LeBron's.
And I'll tell you why.
bugaboo.
I'll tell you why. See if you agree with me as a shooter. His shot is not designed to shoot free throws. He shoots behind his ear and up above his head. Like most good free throw shooters are out in front and just
LeBron's
flip.
got a lot of moving parts in his free. He
Jordan,
does that little
Jordan
step
is straight
into
up,
it.
boom, straight up,
A little
boom.
too many moving parts
And
in LeBron's.
most free throws, like, do you change your shot a little bit to shoot free? Because you're
Yes.
standing still anyway. I do.
I actually stand a little bit to the left of center.
Okay. Should Duncan have stood at the elbow and banked him? I mean, I'm asking serious questions. Like, he was automatic from the elbow and banking. Why was he standing in the middle clanking him the whole time?
I've always felt that's why I standing to the left a little bit.
I did, and I was straight up. But so when I missed free throws, you know what I did? And this, I don't know if you've ever done this. You ever switched your feet?
No, I've never.
So when I would miss free throws, I was noticing my shoulders aren't lining up. So you usually shoot right foot first.
Yeah.
So I would switch my feet, shoot 10 to 15 in a row like that, feeling my shoulders settle, and then switch back and shoot them. But to get realigned, switch your feet, and that'll get your shoulders in the right spot. But to me, all the free throw shooters that miss, like, look at Steph. Everything is right in front of your face, where it's just 10-foot flip. And then back here, when LeBron goes here, like you said, there's a lot of moving parts. When your elbow gets above your shoulder, a free throw's got to be soft, and there's nothing soft when you're 6'9" and.
I think they have a hard. That's another big. They're just so big and strong. It's hard to.
Wilt was 7'1",
Generally in a 15-foot shot.
275 for you folks that want to know. Let's see how big Yao was. I can't remember how big he was. You ever see him stand next to the pictures next to Shaq and stuff? You saying
They make Shaq look small. He's the only person that makes Shaq look small.
7'6", 310 is one he's
Shaq
his
7'1", 325.
Did you see him arguing about that the other night? Shaq and them about how tall they were. See, there's Yao. There you go, Chris.
That is enormous.
He's a big guy.
But yeah.
And you won't push him around a little bit? Shaq looks like a small forward.
Look, man, I'm telling you.
Look at Giannis over there next to Yao. Who was he drafted in the racial draft on Chappelle's show? Do you remember who drafted? Yeah, did y'all see that one? They had the Chappelle show had a racial draft. The Wu-Tang Clan was drafted. Yao Ming and Tiger. They were trying to figure out who got each other. That's one of the shows. I can't remember for life. I mean, but Yao was in that draft. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, look at that right there. I know it's an angle, but still they're still standing beside each other. That is Shaq, Andy. There's another one with it's like Rock Johnson or someone, Dwayne Johnson or somebody standing next to Shaq, and then
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, it's something like that of how big he is. All right, that was
reminds
fun.
me of the picture back in the day with Andre the Giant, Wilt Chamberlain, and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We can pull them up. I had show them.
Arnold was dwarfed by Andre the Giant and Wilt Chamberlain.
Arnold and Wilt. Show our fans at home. Screen cap cams. There you go.
Yeah, that was for what movie? I totally forgot.
Conan the
Barbarian. Yeah.
Now,
Conan.
my cousin Zach that comes in on Wednesday, he's a big wrestling aficionado. So we'll talk about Andre and some. If you ever seen the stories about him and read any or seen any of the videos,
128 beers,
drink a case of beer on the way to on the wrestling match from the hotel. Like, he'd get in the limo with a case of beer and
I've heard he threw him down.
Before he even got there.
Yeah,
just insane. Andre the Giant. He was just such a nice, lovable guy. Look at this hand and his plane seats. What if you were on that plane? You're like,
I'd get an autograph.
I would sit on the left side trying to even that joker out, wouldn't you? do they just wow.
Lay him down in the middle.
Look at him.
That's a big youngin.
Big baby, isn't he? Oh gosh, my internet might come up sometimes. Oh, Andre the Giant. But that match real quick where Hogan body slammed him.
WrestleMania 3.
My cousin was telling me that Hogan didn't know actually if he was going to let him or not. Like, that was the big that
he had
never been slammed and picked up. And if Andre didn't want you to pick him up, you weren't going to pick him up, right? So Hogan was actually concerned / worried that he might get mad and go off script or whatever, just throw him into the stands or something like that.
Well, I think Andre was starting to have back problems at that time too.
Yeah. God, what a big boy. All right, let's move on. We had a little fun there. All right, my next real quick subject here. We're going to get to the XFL in a minute for Hunter to to get off on and on our tangents and how our fun. The Battlehawks. Did you see they're opening up the upper deck
Yeah.
for the next game?
They're expecting a pretty good turnout.
I think that's pretty big.
Yeah.
All right, let's get you guys' perspective on what in the world